June 30th, 2024. Today marks the 8th anniversary of my YouTube channel since I've created it for the Portuguese viewers, and also the 4th anniversary ever since I've converted it to the English-speaking audience. Greetings trainers, KuroBlitz here, and welcome back to another video, my 100th video on the channel, as we are now going to tackle the BlitzDirect. First and foremost, I want to appreciate each and every one of you. We are almost at 2,000 subscribers. I hope we get this landmark by the end of the year, and I am really happy to announce to you the many things that I want to do for this summer and beyond. And with that, let me start with this BlitzDirect. And I want to once again thank you everyone, and I hope you like the projects that I'm here to announce. But before I do, just some quick summaries when it comes to where the channel has been during this longest time. Just repeating myself this once, this is my 100th video after some revisionisms and some unlistings and privating, but yeah, now with this I am going to start season 3 of the KuroBlitz channel, and it's going to be a lot more detailed and a lot more scheduled, and I want to thank each and every one that also had a collab with me and where I cameoed on their channels too. It's been 17 videos for the course of 4 years. I am really thankful, really thankful. And speaking of thankfulness, I want to thank each and everyone that already subscribed to my channel, and I went to the analytics and apparently 79% of you are not subscribed, and I really would much appreciate it if you do. That way I could have five-folded the amount, and if I do only for this month, if it's for the other 4 years, it's around 85%, but then again, who's counting? And speaking of supporting the channel, I want to announce to you that I'm going to do memberships. You can join the tiers of Blitz Buddy, Blitz Squad and Blitz Legend for a small fee, and you are going to get special perks when it comes to talking with me on Discord or Instagram or even on Twitter, and you are going to get shout out in the videos, and the specifics are going to be more detailed after the end of this video. I'm going to start to do several community polls and several questions of the day each and every day starting tomorrow on July 1st. And speaking of community, I just want to say that I am really thankful yet again for all the support that you guys gave me on my own project for Pokemon the series Scarlet and Violet. It was a fun what if. I only did 1 season while I had 3 planned, but it really wasn't going where I was thinking it wanted. But now that Horizons is doing the Paldea arc, I hope that they do at least the region justice, unlike how Galar was done dirty in Journeys. But that's a topic for another point. I really liked all of this implementation and all of this what ifism that I did for the Generation 9 series, and I don't know if I will return one day. If I do, I will let you know, but there is one thing that I want to talk about. Now, when it comes to Generation 9, I am going to continue to do talk about Horizons in a review fashion, or maybe even in another ways, but there's one thing I really want to tackle, and it's not doing just anime content anymore, because the moment that Legend ZA starts to get news again, I'm going to grind the heck out of the topics for this game, because Kalos, it's one of my favorite regions. Even my OC is from Kalos, because there was no Paldea when I invented it, right? But yeah, I really want to tackle all of this that Pokemon really has to offer. Now, when it comes to future videos, let's continue, shall we? Because this BlitzDirect has some amazing scheduling planned for y'all. Let's continue with the videos for the next month, for the month of July. As you can clearly see from the screen, the month of July, it's going to be filled with anime content, and there's going to be a lot of stories that I really want to tell, but not in a what if fashion, but really more on an objective standpoint. First and foremost, I do have my new tag challenge that I really want to start for this year. It's a continuation of the Wants to Journey from 2021, as well as the My Victory Road from 2022. This is the My Pokemon Movie 2024 tag challenge. we are dry when it comes to Pokemon movie content, and I feel like this will be the best way for everyone to get the creative juice going. So stay tuned for next Friday where the challenge will actually start. When it comes to other videos, I do have a plan for, Ash battling the trainers in the PWC that he didn't when it comes to the champions, and I want to basically tackle how each and every one of his not fully evolved Pokemon would have been if they were fully evolved, in terms of both personality and also moveset. And I'm also going to tackle, all of the landmarks and cities that the anime never addressed, including one special region. And no, it's not Ore, because I already did Pokemon Penumbra. I'm going to tackle the region of Faerun from Pokken Tournament. And speaking of regions and tournaments, that actually segues perfectly for my August related videos that are going to be more video game tackling topics, and I'm really proud of those. I'm going to do a video when it comes to gym leaders, both canon and both the beta testing, how the story could have been, NPCs and Easter eggs that most of you have no idea what they could have done or what they could have been. Most of you probably never met or battled these trainers, and I'm really, enjoy to basically do this. These videos are going to be related to, doing type swaps with gym leaders, as well as, creating teams when it comes to Pokemon stats. And I think this is the very fitting time because it's going to be, the Worlds, right? The World Championship. And my final video for this month, it's going to be related to, basically showing you guys the draft or, the basic details of Pokemon Hexalink. This is a project that I've been doing since the beginning of last year, sporadically of course, but it's my fan-made region and I want to share it with you. Exeling is not the name of the region, but if you know what it is, you know what it is. Yeah, but I really would like to, show you what I would like to do when it comes to, landmarks in the Pokemon world. And speaking of the Pokemon world, while Horizons is thriving and I'm very happy for it, I know that a lot of you miss the Ash era when it comes to Pokemon, and this is the third topic that I want to share with you today. Starting this week, every other week, every bi-week, every fortnight, I'm going to do a new rubric on the channel. It's going to be called What If Wednesdays. These are the 5 videos that I already have planned. The first one, it's going to be, what if Ash actually challenged the protagonists of the Pokemon Adventures manga? What adventures did Paul went through after, his departure from the Diamond and Pearl series in the Sinnoh region? What could have happened if the Decolor Islands had an extra challenge like how the Orange Archipelago and the Battle Frontier for the Advanced Generation had? And also, what could have been had Ash was only the protagonist for the original series of Kanto and Johto? What if every 2 generations we were to switch the protagonist? My favorite, it's not only this, but also the last one, when it comes to, switching roles between Ash's, opposition and companions, to see what could have, happened in terms of story, and also in terms of, team building and team changing. And if you're really thinking about it, yes, I'm going to make Gary a companion and a Brock a rival for this video. So stay tuned for more. But that's not all that I really want to, talk about in this BlitzDirect, because there are some projects that are also in the woodwork, and I want to share with you guys. There is no promise for the first one, but the second one, it's almost going to be a guarantee. There is this one project when it comes to Ash that I really would like to, tackle, and I really would like to know, what you guys think of it in the comment section down below. And that's basically writing a story for Ash in the Nihon region, the region for the beta of Gold and Silver from the 1997 demo. And I think this will be a great story to tackle, where Ash basically gets isekai'd to the world of beta Pokemon. I had this idea because of the final episode of Sun and Moon, where he went to a ultra space that we have no information whatsoever, and I think that's the off-screen Alola movie in a way, and I really want to, try to do this justice. No promise, but I think this is going to be my replacement for the Scarlet and Violet series, but no rush on that. However, speaking of Pokemon series, there is one thing that I really going to do, and I want to try to do this at least twice a month. Not exactly bi-weekly or every fortnight, but twice a month, at the very least. I want to start doing my own Pokemon podcast, and I'm going to have, guests and topics, and this is going to be the Rakua Records. I had the idea of making a podcast for, time immemorial, and I think this is probably the best time to do it. I have, the equipment, I have the settings, I have everything more than anything, and I have the people. It's not going to be a set group of people, it's going to be, every guest every now and then, and we are going to, talk about what if scenario, Horizons review, game review, IRL stuff, so I really hope that you guys are interested on that. But yeah, ladies and gentlemen, that's basically the general gist for all of this that I want to share in this BlitzDirect. But there is one more thing that I really would like to share, so watch it. Yes, Comrades the series. I'm going to do a fan-made series based on me and my two friends from the NPO community, that being Xenolit and Aleximo, as we are going to travel all over the Pokemon world in several misadventures and even some fan-made regions and projects, and I really want for this story to thrive, and who knows, maybe your favorite YouTuber will have a cameo or even an arc during this series. And I really appreciate all the support trainers, all of the camaraderie. Thank you for joining this BlitzDirect. If you want more information on the channel, make sure to stay tuned, leave a like, share, comment, and subscribe. And once again, I appreciate all the support. KuroBlitz out.